Hello! My dad's DNA results come in. Now, before we sent it off, we thought that probably there was going to be some European Jewish in my dad's family. There was also always the family legend that we had European Jewish. I can tell you now, spoiler alert, there isn't any. It's a bit of a surprise because that was like we definitely are, and it's not. So I'm disappointed really about that. And there was other things that my dad thought he might be. I'll tell you for this now, it's not at all what we thought. Really, it's my dad is actually, get this, 99% European. 99%. I've been watching quite a lot of these Ancestry DNA results, lots of them, and we've had quite a lot of different things. A lot of people in America, obviously, there are lots of different things. Because of all the people that went to America, lots of different things. Now, I've got relatives that went to America, and they probably are now lots of different things. But the people that stayed in Britain are not so many things. But they are more things than I thought they were. Right, what we've got. Great Britain. Now, the average of Great Britain, the people that live in Great Britain, the average native Great Britain person is apparently 60% Great Britain. Now, that is the sort of DNA that was here before the Romans came here. So the original tribes that lived here were a long time ago. You go, I am a native tribe, native of this land. So he's actually got 67%. 67%. So my family's been here quite a long time, I think. Now, this is only my dad's family. I haven't had my mum's side tested. My mum wants her brother to get it done. The thing is, I keep saying to her, he's going to get different parts of the DNA to her. So I'm not going to know exactly what parts of the DNA I got if he does it. So I really want either her to do it or to me to do it. But I won't get as much of the background information. And I won't know, really, ideally, I should do it and she should do it. And then her brother should do it as well to see what else she's got. And then my brother should do it. And then his kids should do it. And his wife should do it. And then everybody should do it. And then we'll know everything about everyone. That is the ideal thing. Anyway, get back to it. 67% Great Britain. That's quite high. That's a lot of Great Britain. Certainly I've seen a lot of American people that I would have thought were a lot of Great Britain, and most of them don't have that much Great Britain. Now, I'm living in Great Britain, so I should probably not be surprised that 67% of my dad is from Great Britain. But I am surprised. What I am more surprised about is on St. Patrick's Day, everybody celebrates St. Patrick's Day. And everyone goes, oh, I've got a little bit of Irish in me. Irish. I can't do the Irish accent. Which is a terrible shame because it turns out that my dad has got 22% Irish. After I thought, there's no way that anybody that's related to me has got any Irish in. 22%. That's quite a lot of Irish. That is that's a quarter Irish. He's a quarter Irish. Nearly a quarter Irish, so that's a lot of Irish. So, I mean, there was, I think on his Harris side, there were rumours that there were gypsy stock. So that's not Romany stock though, that would be Irish travellers. So maybe that's why there's Irish travellers, that must be what it is. So we go down, next, 6%. This is the next biggest thing, because it's all Europe really, almost all Europe. 6% Europe West, which is France and I think Northern Europe, Belgium, maybe a little bit of Denmark and Northern Germany, that's 6%. So then we go down to the trace regions. We've got 1% Iberian Peninsula, that's Spain and Portugal. Now, I was hoping for a lot more than that, because I thought, oh, we can go, what with Brexit happening, I was hoping for a lot more not British, and then we could go, well, I suppose Irish, 22% Irish. Do you think they'll let me on 22% Irish from my dad if I just show them the DNA? I really want a European passport. I don't want to stay in... I know I'm like 67% on his side, that's native British, but I'd rather have some more. Anyway, 1% Iberian Peninsula, 1% Europe East. So there might be Romany. I don't know how they work it out. Maybe we have got a bit of Romany in us, I don't know. Europe East. Finland, Northwest Russia. 1%. I'm a bit Russian. Well, he's a bit Russian. I'm just, And then Italy, Greece, less than 1%. Scandinavia, less than 1%. But that isn't everything. So he's 99% Europe. So where is the other percentage from? Let's have a little guess. Is it from North America? Is he maybe Native American? No. Is he maybe from China or Japan or maybe somewhere like? No. Is he from the Caucasus or like is he from like the Middle East maybe? No. Is it African? I want it to be African. Is it African? No, it's not African. I want it to be African. Where is it then? There's nowhere. Is there anywhere left? Yes, there is. It's actually 1% Polynesian. Now that is a shock. I know it's only trace region, but everyone says that especially in the east of Britain, almost everybody's got Scandinavian ancestry. Almost everybody is descended from the Vikings because they raided. And I always said, much like the Irish thing, I definitely have no Scandinavian in me. I'm certainly sure that we are not. We do not look Scandinavian. And I was right in a little bit. There's less than 1%. There's a tiny trace of Scandinavian. Tiny trace of Scandinavian. Like it says, there's a tiny trace of Italy and Greece. There's an equal tiny trace of Polynesian though. It's exactly, I'm about as much Viking as I am Polynesian. But I'm going to cling to that. Less than 1%. It could be, it says between 0% and 4%. It might be 4%. I've always liked, what's it, South Pacific, yeah. Bali, yeah. Anyway. Ha ha! So I'm going to cling to that because Polynesia. That's a good, I'm just wondering where, because there must have been somewhere an actual, and that's not, because there's 100% DNA and you get 50% from each parent, it gets passed down, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know where the Polynesians come from. I'm hoping it is really. Which of his ancestors was Polynesian? Because one of them must have been proper Polynesian. Because that's not that common. Like, I've seen a lot of these Ancestry DNA ones, and apart from the people that are actually from Polynesia, there are not that many Polynesians. I want that whole percent. I hope that my dad's passed me down that whole nearly 1%, or even it might even be 4%. You can get it traced somewhere else. I'm going to have a look to see whether there's more, and I want that. I want to be Polynesian. Yay! And I also want to know what's on my mum's side. I really do. Because I'm still clinging to this European Jew thing. And I still want the African. And maybe even Native American. I think it's probably unlikely my mum's got any... Well, she might have the European Jewish. There is a family legend that they sailed from Hamburg at some point. So maybe that's where that's from. Now, I don't really know. I know I've looked in and there's some... terrible stuff. I looked and there's like, apparently in Barbados, my mum's side is Mayers, and in Barbados almost everybody, there's a lot of people called Mayers. It's not a massive population, but there's a lot of people called Mayers, and there was a free family weekend to look up things, and I looked up Barbados and there was loads of people called Mayers, all different types of people. I want that. I want to be Barbados, and I think obviously, honestly, on my mum's side as well, there's a little song called Sally Go Round the Sun that we sing every Christmas time, and it's like, Sally go round the moon, Sally go round the sun, no, Sally go round the sun, Sally go round the moon, Sally go round the chimney pot on a Sunday afternoon, oi! It's like, where did that come from? And I looked it up, and it's apparently from St. Helena, or St. Helena, St. Helena. So the place that they put Napoleon on when he was exiled, not Elba, the other place. So they put him on St. Helena, and so possibly on my mum's side, I'm really hoping that there's stuff from St. Helena and Barbados, because that'll be something, and that'll be a little bit more interesting than 67% Great Britain. But Irish and Polynesian and even Russian, and that's pretty good. Maybe I actually want more Viking, but I haven't got more Viking. Maybe I'll get more Viking on my mum's side. Maybe I'll be a Viking, Jewish, African princess. Yeah! You never know, it's possible. Alright, so much excitement. Oh, by the way, there it is, just so that you can see the thingy, so I'll just do that. Bye! you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel. There's also a video that YouTube thinks you might like.